All right, welcome to tonight's stream. Today we're streaming some editing and chatting and yeah, hanging out. I'm actually editing for a client. Like I had this client shoot, it was really special because the thing was I got the chance to shoot at the place where there usually is no shooting allowed. That is going to be awesome to edit and see, and also having the privilege to be able to go somewhere where you really where you usually can't go and then create stuff and also, well, I will go into that more. Actually, did you know, since I'm a Canon shooter, they updated, there was an update to the new R5 and to the R3. So there's, like, with this new update, there's a way to take 400 megapixel shots, which sounds crazy. I'd say it's crazy. It's totally crazy. 400 megapixels. Well, that's not something that you will do on regular basis. There's an thought and idea to it. So check that up if you're interested in how to make 400 megapixel shots. But that's crazy. This is my main camera, the Canon R5. But I also actually enjoy shooting with this one, which is a Canon G9x pocket camera, like this. So I really enjoy this one, because if I compare these ones, this one, no one will think you're a serious photographer, and no one will care if you stand there taking pictures. You look like a tourist. If you have this one, people will notice, and when people notice and you take a lot of street shots, then that's not always a good thing. So I often use this one, and since it's so small, I have it in my bag every day, so that I can just, like, if I see something cool, if I see some cool shadows or something, I can take this one out and capture some. What I find a bit difficult for me is that I'm very used to the 50mm. 50mm is my main thing, and actually 50 and 85 nowadays, but the 50 is my go-to. And since this one is like 28, it's a lot wider, yeah, it took a little bit to get used to, but now that I really enjoy this one. I bought it like from some dude online for a small price. So, and I thought, like, hey, I buy this camera, I test it out, and maybe I sell it forward because I got it so cheap. After like 2 years, I still got it, and I really like it. I don't think I will ever sell this one. I will use it until it breaks, because this one is really cool. I'm falling in love with these small cameras. Anyway, so cameras are my thing. Other thing that is my thing is actually like mental health, and that's why I have this channel to discuss, like, well, you can send me any question you want, and when we'll discuss it. Hey, I got a comment. That's super nice. I hope you have storage for that. Well, I do have storage. I don't know, what should I say? There's always storage for a camera, isn't there? Anyways, so this is kind of my place where I hang when I do some editing. I think I'm quite ready to go down the rabbit hole and do some editing. I'm using Lightroom, as you probably can see in the logo over there, and yeah, let's do this. So let's see if my old trustworthy Lightroom is up for some serious editing. Let's see. Da, 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 da. And Mr. Lightroom, are you home? Dun, 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 dun. All right, we got Lightroom going. So I haven't checked these pictures through, and the thing is, what I do when I start a process of like editing pictures that I have taken is that I first just pick out the ones that I want to use. Since I often get like a lot of pictures, I see that I have 400 pictures today to go through. So what I do, I of course know a bit of what I want, and so I kind of check them through, like, okay, so these ones with the flash, I wasn't too into them. I was actually just trying out before we started the event. The event was actually a dance event with some well, it started up with a ceremony, and first, so this is like really hippie stuff. So it actually started out with this altar to give gifts to the spring and to the energy of the spring. So this was like a picture of the altar. I thought it was super nice, so I tried to catch some shots of that. Let's see, this one is almost, so what I do is I rate these photos first to just see, like, okay, how did they work? Is this like good enough? Then when I have, let's check, so those ones were quite nice. This one is, I'll go into that a bit later. I have some nicer pictures of that. Let's see if, well, this one, this is so cool. They had this dog that came along, like that the dog was there the whole time. So the dog was like hanging around. It really enjoyed like being petted, so it went there and like, yeah, scratch me a bit, like I'll sit here for you, and I don't know, that dog, it really liked me. So it was super nice because when I was like fiddling with the camera and putting stuff in order and taking pictures, the dog really enjoyed me sitting around at random places. So the dog followed me and always came to sit like right beside me. That might always also have been like a reason that he wanted to, I don't know, to check me because I was doing something odd. Anyway, so the dog was super lovely. Yeah, here are the facilitators. She was like a like meditational, like yoga teacher, doing this like relaxation practices. And then we have like Nicole here, that she had like a cacao ceremony that I will tell you a bit more about when I start editing. And then we have the DJ of the night, DJ Laku, who made like the music for the night. So yeah, it was a cool event with all kinds of people. Maybe I'll grab these shots just to I think they are quite nice. Not the coolest shots, because the thing is I will get to the cool shots, and that's why I'm kind of jumping forward here, because things are like, they did get like really cool with all kinds of lighting, and yeah, it was some kind of a magical experience actually. All right, now we're getting somewhere. So the thing is, what happened was that first we had this cacao ceremony. So or first we had the gifts that I said that we could give some gifts to the oh yeah, storage for the pics. Yeah, that's true. 400 megapixel pics are really good, really big. So I don't know. Of course, I feel like an urge to try to try to make a 400 megapixel picture, but at the same time I can imagine it will be like 25 gigabytes or something, or I don't know, it might be like really big. So yeah, that's true. But I should probably try that out. I don't know. I'm not actually that interested in 400 megapixel pictures, but just to see how it works would be nice. To learn that process as well. Anyways, so what we did was after giving like these gifts when we arrived to that place, like the spring gifts, then when everyone was around, we started the cacao ceremony. And the cacao ceremony is like Nicole that was facilitating this whole thing. She just had spent like a month in Guatemala with her boyfriend Lauri, who was the DJ as well, and they had like learned a lot about these ceremonies, and also they brought this cacao from Guatemala to Finland. So this is something that we are going to like the group tried out, and before that they had this like energy cleansing routine that they did with these like feathers and sage and stuff like that. So the whole place smelled like really good, and then they kind of cleansed everyone. So they went around and cleansed everyone with this smoke. So as you can hear, this is super hippie stuff. Anyways, super nice to be part of it. So I'm picking that photo. So as I said, I'm not taking I'm choosing like choosing all the photos that I like first, and then when I have chosen them, then I'm after that I'm starting to editing them more and see how I can make them work somehow. So as you can see, the energy of the shots are much nicer now that the sun is starting to set, and yeah, it's more of a mystical energy around this whole thing. This is where Nicole was explaining what was going to go down. There's the cacao fruit, not whatever it is. I don't know what it is actually, but she's explaining there about that. And then let's see if we got some nice ones. Let's go forward. And the dog again, of course. The dog was there hanging out, chilling. So now I think that a lot of explaining going on. Okay, now she's pouring the cacao. That's a good shot for that. So it was nice since I got the chance to like document a situation where or like I got the possibility to document something that usually people don't experience at all. And then also, since these kind of events are like, cameras are more or less forbidden to many of these kind of events, because they interfere with like the meditation and the energy of the place. So that's why this is like super unique. But they needed this. They needed this. They needed some pictures for marketing and such things. So they contacted me, or we were in contact, since I was actually going here anyway. So I promised that I can bring the camera and you know, we can do figure something out, and so this is the result of that. Oh, this one is also quite cozy. So as I said, there's like a lot of pictures, so I'm picking some out, and I think this is like very important to not like get stuck and at least when you have like this many pictures, to get the workflow like up, you need to just like go through, check, throw, like, just because I'm not throwing anything away at this point. I'm just checking through. I kind of know where the good shots are. This actually, once we had started drinking the cacao, which was kind of a bitter experience, like the taste was kind of bitter. The experience was nice. Then we kind of also poured a little bit of the cacao into this bowl, which was also like an offering to the spring. Yeah, it was super. So this was it. Yeah, I really like the colors of that, like that altar of light, and also this one. These lights were really nice, since yeah, you will see, because after the ceremony of the cacao, after these things, there was some meditational stuff, but then it all got a bit crazy, because that's when the dancing started. Since there's the whole idea, I don't know, there's like this ecstatic dance thing that is actually growing, which is kind of like dance meditation, and this is like the main reason why, or the only, like the biggest reason I actually participated in this one, because like I realized from like this, was it this fall, I heard about this ecstatic dance thing that was going on, and I got really interested and to check like what it's all about, and so I started like checking that up, and I found a community that were facilitating these kind of sessions. So the idea is that there's a DJ that kind of takes you on a musical journey. It's very much like a rave, but like a sober rave, and so no drugs or alcohol are allowed, and this is kind of the thing that happened here as well. That first, from the meditation and just like there was some stretching going on, the whole dance kind of started. So this person here, she was she was facilitating the start meditation, and the coolest thing, she was like so good at it that you didn't really realize where the like her stretching things ended and where the dancing started. So that was super cool. So we are getting into the dance thing just in a sec. I think it's so nice when I get the chance to like take pictures of people like moving, like movement. I find it so interesting because, you know, you can you can get so many nice pictures, and that is what's going down in just a sec here. Let's see, I was trying out some different things, so I wanted something in the foreground. Maybe this one. Well, this one is nice. Anyways, let's jump forward. So we are getting some movement. Yeah. So you who have been to a, like, tried out yoga or such things, it's quite similar. And it is so, like yoga, like meditation, like these kind of things, it really releases energy. If you feel like, the thing is, like, during these sessions, like, people can be like laughing, people can be crying, people can be whatever, and that's because these, like, practices with of course the cacao, and then then this meditational stuff, and then the dancing, everything is like, it has this, well, I don't know, I think it's a healing energy to it. So people go through a lot of feelings during these sessions, and that's what's like so super nice about this whole thing, and also why I wanted to be so discreet with my camera, because I didn't want to interfere with people's journeys. So let's see, I'm getting some cool movement here. Let's see. This one is quite nice. So these ones are quite dark, so what I have to do is then try to figure out how to make them nice. But I wanted them a lot, like, it was okay to me at the time to make them quite dark, because I wanted to keep the energy of the room. So I didn't, like, it wouldn't have worked out with a flash, of course, that would have disturbed everything, but at the same time, like, we wanted that, like, we needed that dark kind of calm energy that comes from this lighting that they had. So that's cool. Let's move forward. Yeah, so the thing is, once like starting, like, I think it was a long time ago, I started trying out like these, I started out with like trying out yoga, but yoga wasn't my thing. Even though I realized it's good for you, but at the same time it didn't feel like my kind of thing. But later I got into this kind of stuff, like with like these dances and meditation and stuff. I got into it from the perspective that I really liked the journeys to get like to other places, to find like different, like to travel kind of to other dimensions, which of course it sounds crazy, but that's possible when you do these things and you practice, you can start like experiencing life from a totally new perspective, which often sounds very similar. If I tell you about it, it sounds very similar to like what people tell, like the experience that people have like on drugs, for instance. So yeah. But since myself, I don't drink or take any drugs, so this is a very nice alternative to that. And also these kind of feelings, like what I get from these dances, for instance, they can stick in my body for like, this was Saturday, now it's Thursday, I still can feel that good vibe, the good like kind of a bliss or something like that. So to be able to be in such a strong feeling like that, it's magical to carry it with you, to go like go to work after a nice weekend and you still have that good feeling in your body, like, hey, I did something good. I feel kind of sore. I feel like this really good energy where that you feel like really energized, and you go back to that same feeling many times, like during a day. Like for instance, today I've been feeling so happy, so nice, and so like relaxed, and I know that this is a part of the whole, like a reason, or it's a result of these things. Now we're getting to the cooler images. I really love the reflection here on the floor, so I tried to figure out how to use that in the best way, and so one rule that these dance sessions has is that you are not allowed to speak. So that means like you can have sounds, you can sing, you can dance, you can make all kinds of noises, but the thing is, one rule is that you are not allowed to speak. And when you're not allowed to speak, you have to like communicate in different ways. And also there's this like special kind of feeling when you just have to like be with your own thoughts in the dance and everything. It's a magical thing, and that's actually the energy I wanted to capture in these images, and I'm starting to get there now. And to like, since I had so many pictures, these are like the beginning of the dance, and here we started to get that energy, that kind of like, it's like the energy of, when you were a child and you didn't care what people thought. You just did what felt right in the moment. That's something that I'd wish that everyone had the chance to experience again, because being able to be yourself, being able to go back and be that child that you once were, is so relieving. It's so nice. It can be also very scary at times, or it can bring out a lot of sadness as well, but to still like go there and feel like safe enough to go there and do it together with other people that are also like challenging themselves to do it. It's a magical experience that is so nice that you can, I feel it's so important to be able to share that feeling of being a child again. And there is not much of that nowadays when you're a grown up, or like we are so much in a hurry to to run from one place to another and just like we hurry too much, but this is a way to kind of stop, to just feel, to just dance. I think this picture actually explains a lot about the energy of the place. There's dancing, but there can also be a lot of sadness, like sitting around, just sitting there and try to cope with all the feelings that these moments bring out, and that's something that it's something you want to come back to after having like had an experience of that. You always want to go back. And I've heard, like I met so many people now that has tried this for the first time, tried the ecstatic dance for the first time, and they're like, I'm so much going to back to that. I will do it again and again and again, because it's a magical and very healing experience. So if you, I know a lot of people that, you know, that are struggling and stuff, and they do this, and it's for them, it's like it's like a place where they can kind of, they can just feel good for a moment, and that's what's more important than that, to feel good, to be able to just breathe for a while when you otherwise are struggling. So yeah, this was the DJ Laku. DJ Laku played a lot of cool, nice beats, and it was such a nice energy. He was really good at facilitating this dance, because and with good I mean, like, because the idea is that you are facilitating a journey. So it starts quite slow, and it has like this dramatical curve that goes up, and then grows like bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and of course like has this like place where it's like really like just full energy, and then it can go a bit down, and it like goes but down and up, but like the main thing is that it builds and builds for like this 1.5 hour, and then and of course towards the end it goes down again. So it's like a journey that you go on, and so the DJ's role is super important, and it was really good. It was really good, and it was really cool to see like someone really like DJ Laku here did really enjoyed the process of it all, and I think that's like so important. And also like when you start listening to people explaining like how they think of something and their ideas of why they are doing certain things, I think it's so cool. This one was actually a quite a good picture. So I'm still just browsing the pictures, and I'm coming towards the end now. The idea is to just pick the ones that I really like, and then when I have done that, I will start editing. La 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 la. So yeah, my background music here is, well, it's good, but I'd say it has it could have more energy, because like compared to these pictures, there was like really hard partying going on at this point, if I remember correctly. And I wanted to shoot this like something cool, like from like in between of these things. I was actually sitting behind the DJ at this point. Maybe this one. Oh, that was quite cool as well. So please tell me, what's your story? How have you started photography? What was your gateway to that? Then I wanted something. Oh, this one was nice. Really cool one. So as you see, it was a quite like it was a super small event, and so for one, like we needed like the whole event of course needed more needed the pictures to market this thing more, and so it was like the first one at this place. They had like one before this, and the guys there, they were like super professional, so I really wish that, like, I really wait for them to like to arrange more of these, and I was actually really waiting, I am waiting for them to have something outside to do that, since that would be even more like cool to have something going on like a dance outside. This one is quite nice actually. I do enjoy, like, again, as I said in like a while ago, I enjoy movement, and in this one there's a lot of like movement and shapes. I really do enjoy like this shape going on here. This one is really nice. Yeah, so I think I took a few of these ones and found them like kind of like playful, but at the same time like very playful, at the same time really cool. Let's see. Yeah. So when I take pictures, I often look at like what works, and in this one I otherwise like it a lot, but I don't like the things around. I think like these are kind of disturbing the shape, that there are like shapes here in like behind it's or in the background, but well, it's okay. I think this is a nice shot though, but I often get disturbed by, like, I want less things to happen. And then we have the dog again, checking the situation out. These ones were like, I didn't enjoy these ones because of the table in the background. It feels like it takes away of like the energy of the scene. So what I want with these is like figure out how to get like this kind of isolated energy of like just living in the moment. So let's see, a few more, then I can start editing. Yeah, the dog is so cool. This one, not that one. Let's take that away. So as I said, I'm always going through pictures like this. I'm just checking through my pictures. Then when I have done that, oh yeah, this one is nice. This one is super nice to have like Nicole there in the foreground, and then like this other person like petting the dog. This is cool, and the dog was happy as well. Yeah. Oh, I accidentally pushed zoom. Quite nice. I'll check these last ones out, and then let's see. So these ones, these ones, they were actually having this, it's kind of like bells that they like walked around with, and they had this really beautiful sound, so it was really calming. And this was like just after the dance, so like a way to kind of relax after a hard dance. And that was, it was really nice to just enjoy that, listen to the sounds. Maybe I could do something with that one. So people are relaxing already here, like just lying down. Nice one. Doggy dog. And the dog, yeah, he really wanted to join there. He was so cute. Oh, this one's cool. DJ person. And the dog, yeah, the dog was relaxing, and that was so cool. I really enjoyed to see, like, the dog was just lying there, chilling. Yeah, that was something. Cutest dog ever. Well, it's a tough jump to hang out and just you know, join this crazy crew. So this is the gang from the night, and I'm there in the left corner. Oh, this one is probably better. The dog is so cool there. Yeah, do enjoy that. So, all right. So now that every photo is checked, I'll pick the rated. I'll pick the rated ones. And we're down to like a lot less, to 78 photos. That's cool. Sometimes I start from the end because the last photo of every photo is often best, like in the end. So let's start with this last photo. As you can see, this photo is quite dark. So what I actually use the auto option quite often to just see what would Lightroom do. Okay, Lightroom would add a bit more color, but not much. Let's see if I can. How much can I bring the exposure up? Not very much. But what I can do is try to bring the shadows up a bit. Maybe the blacks. I don't know. It is a difficult photo, but it's okay. It's not that important that it's the most beautiful photo ever taken, since it was just a good photo, but fun to play with. And then I often use the previous button here to just take the same, like edit the same way. What I often do, I can show you this. I often use these graphs here or shapes, because I enjoy that, and I often have my blacks are kind of faded. So this is something that I often play around with. It's kind of stupid to play that much around with a photo this bad, but well, it's what I do. Let's see how or the photo is not actually, well, the quality is bad. Anyways, I think I'll take the other one. Anyways, so let's go into the better photos so that I will look better. So the dog sleeping here, I'd say it's a very nice picture. Oh, again, I try the auto and see what happens. Okay, I got a bit more color out of it, and what I want is maybe, well, I like that, but let's see how. Let's see how this will affect the photo. Like, just bring it a bit. Like, I have this preset of this being like a bit esker, but I often like try different things and see where I end up. I don't think it's a good idea to keep it the same all the time. I just try different things. So here, I think like the it's quite okay, but I would maybe like the focus to be more on the dog. So maybe if I put it here somewhere. It's nice to have the eyes of the girl there, but at the same time, I don't know. Well, maybe it's better. This is quite nice actually. Doggy dog. What my ISO was quite high. It was like on 5000 at this point, since the lighting was not that good. Let's try this one out. I love the colors. I really love the colors. They are really cool. All right, and then the meditation one. Look, this is like how other picked like button can be so good. It figures out how this photo can be made like better. This one is, I don't know, I should like really try to make it, because that foreground is kind of disturbing, at least in my opinion. And then if I can get it like to be a bit calm, something like that, maybe I can make this happen. I don't know. It can stick for a while. Mr. DJ. Oh, I didn't check that one. How was that? So this is actually what happens when you fade the backs. Like, this is how it usually is, and then when you go up, you see like it goes gray. So I want a little bit of that, but not too much. In my opinion, it gives a bit of soul to the picture, and that's what I kind of want. I like when there's some sort of like energy that, and these like with these super fine cameras like the Canons and the Nikons and the Sonys, they make so sharp images. So for me at least, by fading out the blacks and the whites a bit, I get some of these like this good energy back, that or some like a more soulful energy, and I really, that is something that I value a lot. So yeah. Oh, this one, I really loved how the colors like fell on her face here. Let's see what we can make out of this. So often someone actually asked me like, how do I think of this? Because the thing is, actually, when I take pictures, and if I'm not, like, very often I do the edit, then I come back like a day or two later to still check on it, like do I still like it the way I made it, or do I want like some sort of change. And I think that might like sometimes be really good, because it's like, because some things, like if you do like a big batch of photos like I'm doing today, I kind of think that I easily get blind. You know, if you know what I mean. I kind of like, I just start doing things, and then I have not maybe realized that I'm missing out or something, and I have maybe not checked something, or I forgot something, and then so I realize if I go back, I can kind of check once again, like, is this what I want, or is there something that I would like to change? So this one is actually quite good. It's not very clear because she was almost like running towards me, and I just took this picture very fast. But well, not running towards me, but she was moving, and I was shooting this on 30th of a second, so it was quite a quick shot. But I don't know, the energy in this is still cool. I don't think like good photos always are perfect. They might just have some sort of energy, and this one, yeah, I kind of feel like there is some sort of energy to this one that I do enjoy, even though it's not perfect. Yeah, anyways, what's perfect anyway? I don't know, but so next one. So what we see here is quite a nice photo, and then I like to take like some of the extra things away, put it a bit more straight, maybe get the horizon somehow leveled, and you know, this is already much better. What I can do, if I at some point get like, if I feel like these are too grainy, I can always go down here and check my noise reduction if I want to, and I'll probably do this with some of these. I can get these pictures, like I can get a bit of the grain out. If I take too much, then it feels unnatural, or like kind of dreamy, or I don't know, it takes away something of it. So figuring out what could work, but that can make these pictures still like they don't feel like too grainy. So this, for instance, this is quite okay. I like to use it sometime. All right, let's see. Super Ben Gaming is writing, I did a lot of photography when I was a kid. In my teens, I enjoyed taking photos as well with the early digital pocket cameras. When my camera broke, I felt like I couldn't afford a new one. About 5 years ago, I pulled the trigger and decided to get a camera I really wanted. Now the camera is a part of my personality, and that's actually what I feel as well. Like, camera is like, it's a lengthen of my arm. It's something that I always have with me. It's something that it makes me feel safe in many situations. If I'm for instance like I feel uncomfortable going to a party, having a camera, like having a camera with you to a party, for instance, can be such a relief when you feel unsafe, because that makes me somehow feel like I have like a assignment, and when I have an assignment, I don't feel that uncomfortable or anxious, because I know like, hey, what I can do is I can kind of focus, and also like by having this camera around and just be able to kind of spectate the situation more is what really makes well, it really helps me to manage situations better, and that's something that's really important for me to figure out, like to be able to to be in situations, of course, that are uncomfortable, because it's a good way to kind of practice to be more comfortable. But with the camera, it still makes it safe, and so that's like a super. That's one thing I'd wish many people more would try to use and try to like try out, because it really helps. It really helps to have a camera with you, or something. Like, take a role. If you feel anxious about going somewhere, give yourself an assignment. Then you won't be thinking too much of going there, having to talk to people or something like that. But just like do that assignment of yours and focus on that. It's a great way to manage situations. Yeah. Let's see with this one. So this one, I did not enjoy the table there, so I was thinking I could maybe cut this. Somehow. Would like to get that hand with me. I don't know if it's possible. Maybe like that. Yeah, but cameras are so nice. They can do so much with you, and to like there's, well, they can give you like you can say memories, but also like it makes you look at the world from a new perspective, and that is what I find is totally like it's so nice. It's so valuable to look at the world from a new perspective. And also it makes you like not running so fast, because in these days we all run so much. But if we like if we dare to stop and just enjoy, then we can see like totally new things, and that's what I think is like very, very important, to dare to stop, dare to enjoy life. And camera can be a good way to kind of do that and figure out like how to manage life. Oh, like maybe like this. I don't know. Not the best ones of images, but let's see. This one I actually did like. I just want to again cut it a bit, and or as they say, like that maybe. I don't know. There is a bit of sadness in this one, but it's a good one. I like it, but there's a lot of sadness in it. Yeah, we should get better at sitting with sadness or seeing sadness, and because we people, we are problem solvers, and when we try to solve problems, I think we often forget to see or listen. Like, solving makes us not listen, and when we do not listen, we will miss things. So if we dare to sit down with a person that feels sorrow or sadness, we can actually learn a lot of things. So to just be able to sit down with that's super important. Super important. And this is actually something that you'll also learn at these events that I was at, because there's a lot of feelings going on. This one is quite nice. There's like, I get the vibe of loneliness in this one as well. I don't know. Maybe something like this. Maybe maybe it's like holding on to the ground when everything is shaking, when everything is uncertain or something. So this is kind of that. There's this calmness, but at the same time like something like having the need to ground yourself because things around are just going all over the place. Or that's something what I like, how I interpret this, I don't know, image, the energy of it. All right, let's see how we can, if this one is doable. My dog is barking. Let's see what happens. Yep, we got some colors out. And then maybe something like that. Yeah, this was the bells, or the things that they walked around with, which had some beautiful sounds. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed. Or I really enjoyed the sounds, but the image, well, it's okay. It's like a more documentative. Oh yeah, movements. Movements are nice. Let's see what I can do with these movements. Oh yeah. I think I want to cut this somehow. Or what is it called? It's called cropping. Something like this. But well, I don't know. There's kind of empty space here and I don't know if that is good. What if I make it like this? It's maybe better, but interesting. All right. Oh yeah, these ones. With the dog. The dog. So yeah. Editing photos like it's nobody's business. The dog was so awesome. Awesomest dance dog ever. All right. right. What could we do? I got kind of, I enjoyed like putting some noise reduction onto this. It like, yeah, it maybe they were a bit too grainy for my taste. Maybe I can just a bit more tight this up like that. All right, thanks for stopping by, Superben Gaming. Really nice to see you hanging out. See you later, and have a nice editing the podcast. We are having a podcast together with Benjamin, or Benjamin, as we also call him. All right. So 1 hour down on editing, or actually more, but this is how it is. Takes time. So this one, I don't know, I like it, but at the same time I don't know. I do like it. I shouldn't complain. I have this need to, for the like horizon always to be straight, and yeah, that tool is my best friend. The ruler here, it's so good because it helps me keep stuff straight. So well, it's a good one. Let's take the next one. Oh, happy dog, happy person, happy. What if we make this one like this? Make it straight. Maybe we keep few of the lights there just to get like some, and then see what order does. Oh yeah, it got really atmospheric, and then I pushed the wrong button. La, like that. This is actually quite a nice photo. It's there's like this nice calmness of, I don't know, cuddle with a dog. Cuddling is always cool. Cool cuddling. Cool cats are not I don't know what I'm saying. I like this because there was like this person in the foreground, and so that's why I kind of saved it. Maybe something like this. Huh. Everyone's caring about the dog, of course, because the dog was awesome. Awesomeness. Dogsomeness. Dogsomeness. Really cool. Oh yeah, this one. And what's that? What is this? Sometimes I cannot stand this. And then I use the heal tool. And this one, it has actually gone it's much better nowadays than it was like used to be. So I do enjoy these kind of tools because they just make shit disappear. Okay, now there's like a small, but you can't see it anymore. So this is what you can do. You can use the heal tool for that. There's actually a line like that here as well. I don't actually care about it, but I'm just showing it to you because it's a nice way to make images like clean. Sometimes it fails, but no, it actually did do a good job. So, and that's how you get annoying stuff to go away. Da, 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 da. Let's do some noise reduction, boys and girls. Quite cool. Yeah, quite cool. I do like this image. It's good enough. I don't have to be too critical about it. It works. All right. So another thing that I often look at is that if I have a face in the picture, that's good, and there is no face here. There's lack of face. So I'll throw it away. And then we have this one, which is super cool. I do enjoy it, and let's try it out. Let's see what happens if I previous it. Oh yeah, and now since I did some AI stuff on it, I deleted some things. It had to check that, and it tries to make it again. So now they are in the wrong place. So I need to take that away because, of course, I don't need those here. And this one as well is totally on the wrong place. So let's take that stuff away. So that's something to know, that if you have edited something weirdly and then you push the previous one, then it will try to make the same photo again, and it also takes the cuts that you have made. So let's reset the crop here, and here it is. Otherwise I think it's a good one. I think I like it. Yeah. This one is better though, but this one is nice as well. Maybe since I could get a bit more by raising the shadows a little bit more, maybe like that, just to get like a bit more. But yeah, it's quite good. It's quite good. Quite good. Okay. Looks like people are praying, but they're not. They're meditating or dancing or something. This one, I think, would look better if I'd cut it like this and then put the horizon somewhere there. Maybe check with this one again, like that. No? I made it worse. Let's go the other way. It's quite fun. Not the best ones, but anyways, let's keep it for a while. Often I throw a lot away afterwards when I have watched it on with my critical eye. My critical eye says no sometimes. But I did enjoy like the fingers and the toes and everything here. Like this is a good, like how it's like backlit. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Only like a million photos more. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah. La 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 la. What should I do with this one then? Interesting. It's quite fun. Maybe. Well, it looks a bit it looks a bit nice on some level with the colors. I don't know. The colors made it all like look so nice. No, not as nice. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, I often try to figure out like I'll find some foreground to photo, like take a picture through, because it makes it so much nicer, so much more interesting where there's a foreground to shoot through or something. And then yeah, so that's what I very often do. And this is like very much what I try to do. I figure out a way to be behind something and have something in the foreground, and then of course nice to have something in the background as well. But yeah, this is kind of explains what I'm often looking for while shooting some event or something. This is quite nice. It's quite nice. Yep. And let's continue. Oh yeah, this was the one where she was dancing. Let's see if I can make that thing. I'll just copy it. There it is. Cool. Let's see how it ended up. Oh, it's really nice. There's some positive energy in this one. Let's keep it for later, and these ones I can throw away. I don't need them. I don't need them. I don't need them. More dancing, more dancing. Dancing is cool. But now I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get the right vibe. The right vibe. This one has a vibe, but the table here is horrible. I think it kind of ruins the mood. And I don't think I can save it. It feels like you're dancing in a hey, but if I do this. Oh, it gets really minimal. Cool. I do enjoy minimal shots, but I'm not that good at them. I'm like kind of learning, but Oh my god, that went crazy. Yeah, so it's okay, not perfect in any way. I should maybe even get a bit more critical or critique myself a bit more, but this is what we got. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? All right, let's see what's going down. I'm trying to figure out why my camera has gotten frozen. All right. Not stuck anymore then. Cool. Feels a bit more better that way. Being stuck is lame. Sorry for being stuck. Anyways, let's continue. Oh yeah, Mr. DJ. This is such a DJ photo. Fun times, fun times. So as you can see, this was probably the smallest event I ever been to in my entire life. But it was one of the best I ever experienced. Easily. So here as well, I tried to actually, as you can see there, like this black, like this speaker here and that black whatever is in the background, I tried to put his head in between these, and that brings balance so that it kind of framed his face. So this is something to kind of look for when you edit and do. So yeah, that was shit. So yeah, try to put to frame the person or whatever you're shooting. Then the audience will know like what to look for. So except for this being a quite a fun image, it's not very good. Oh my god, I went to shit. It's not a good one. For one, like there's this lamp coming out of his head and such things. So that's why this one I argue is better, because again, the framing of his face here, we know that this is what you like see it instantly. All right, so it's fun, but it has to go. Let's move on. For this one is quite nice actually. It like the lamp is not in his head, and which is like a good step forward. But it's quite fun. Let's see, what the hell? Maybe something like that. There's a lot of exposure, but I feel like it's on the wrong place. It should be on his face. That's why I have trouble kind of liking this, but at the same time it's quite fun. Maybe if we cut it a bit like that, take his hand like that, then it's easier for us to live with it. Hello, Mr. DJ. And then again, as always, there is a lot of noise on these ones. So I was shooting at 1.4 on many of these, and that's one reason, of course, that things were a bit crazy from time to time with getting the focus right, and also, well, it's a good lens, so there's no problem in that, but still, like 1.4 is such a shallow depth of field. It's like super shallow. But I actually, with this shoot, I trusted the autofocus on the R5, because I thought, like, well, I can do like 1.4 with this camera because it has the power to actually, like, with the eye tracking and everything. It's possible. It wouldn't be possible with, for instance, my 6D. Of course, it's not. It's like I shouldn't compare them, but I have done like gig shots with the 7D, and it has gone well. But then